My dear child, something extraordinary is about to happen. Haven't you felt restless lately? That quiet yearning within, that subtle feeling of change? It's not just in your head. It's heaven preparing your heart for someone who's being divinely guided towards you. Beloved, pay attention. I've seen the loneliness lingering in your heart. I have watched the moments when you tried to stay strong, convincing yourself that you were okay. Even when silence seemed heavier than normal, you've waited for a sign, a confirmation, a reason to trust that your waiting has meaning. This message is that sign. There's someone whose path has been inching towards yours. You might not know their name yet. You might never have met them before, but their spirit is already being attracted to you. I'm coordinating their steps to meet yours, not by chance, but by divine plan. You've been praying for me to clear the wrong people and reveal those who are truly meant for you. I heard every prayer. I saw every tear you dried away when those who once promised loyalty left you. Those moments won't be wasted. Losses weren't penalties, they were preparations. Every time you faced rejection, I was redirecting you. Every goodbye was making room for the one who is destined to walk with you. Not to exhaust your energy, but to bolster it. This individual I am guiding towards you isn't appearing haphazardly. They are being prepared in the same way as you are. I'm softening their spirit, healing their scars, and awakening their consciousness of you. Just as I've been molding you silently, I've been shaping them through their trials, and soon your paths will converge. You understand, divine encounters don't occur swiftly, they happen correctly. If it takes more time, it's because I'm working in both hearts. I won't allow this connection to arrive in disorder or tumult. It will emerge in tranquility, clarity, and confirmation. You won't feel compelled to pursue it or doubt it. You won't need to force it or worry about losing it. When this person arrives in your life, your spirit will sense theirs before your mind even comprehends what's taking place. It will seem as though you've known them for ages. Even if it's the first time you meet, that recognition isn't mere chance. It's recollection. Your souls were acquainted with each other before our eyes first met. And my kid, I know you've waited for so long. Sometimes you've pondered if you were destined to walk solo forevermore. You've told yourself you're accustomed to being strong, but I never designed you to live solely fortified. Strength and love can intertwine. I am introducing someone into your life who will not misconstrue your strength as harshness, nor your kindness as weakness. This person will see you not for what you've lost, but for what you've evolved through those losses. They will not be daunted by your faith. They will be enticed by it. They will not contest with your light. They will shield it. When this divine bond emerges, it will feel organic yet extraordinary. You'll observe subtle signs before it unfolds. Dreams, a sudden calmness in your spirit, the number 111 or 111 recurring, seemingly random tokens of love or unity. These are not accidents. They are signals that the alignment is nigh. Yet, my child, before this grace graces you, you must discharge the remnants of yesteryears. Do not let old hurts obscure your openness. Do not compare this new chapter with the old one, individual to those who hurt your feelings. The affection I'm sending won't resemble the one that shattered you. It will resemble the one I pledged to you. There will be perseverance in their actions, tranquility in their words, and reliability in their deeds. You won't question how they feel about you. Type 222 to claim it. There will be no mixed messages, no uncertainty, no confusion, only clear certainty that this bond is heaven approved. Don't hurry the process. Don't search for them in desperation. Just stay open and faithful. Continue to progress, to heal, and to love yourself as I've been guiding you. Because the more complete you become, the easier it will be for this love to find you. Right now, as you read this, I am arranging matters discreetly. The gap between you and this person is decreasing. Every day I am eliminating delays and coordinating moments. When it eventually occurs, it won't require effort. It will just flow. This isn't an ordinary relationship, my child. This is a divine meeting. It's not about timing, it's about readiness. And you, my dear, are nearly ready, so remain patient and faithful, heart open. Keep your spirit strong, keep your hope alive. Because when this person arrives, you'll know without a doubt that it was I who guided them to you. Not by chance, but by destiny. My child, I understand why you've questioned the delay. Why others found love while your heart has had to wait. But what you call delay, I call divine guidance. Every moment of waiting has been part of a plan that will make perfect sense soon, my dear one. The waiting you have endured was never wasted. I saw the nights when you looked at the ceiling and whispered, "Why not yet, God?" I heard you when you said, "I'm ready now." But my timing is never about what you think you can handle. It's about what your spirit can endure. There were seasons when your heart was still healing. Even when you believed you had moved on, there were lessons you needed to learn about love, not from others, but from within. I needed you to understand what tranquility feels like before someone new enters your life, so you would never again mistake confusion for connection. You see, I've been guiding you all along, preparing not just the one destined for you, but also you for them. Both of you needed to grow, to shed layers of hurt, to let go of self-doubts. I couldn't send them to you while your heart was still attached to those who abused it. Sometimes, my child, love delayed is love preserved. The connections you craved were not refused. They were disqualified. Not everyone you loved could walk with you into your next chapter. I saw things you couldn't see. Hidden intentions behind smiles. Unintended promises. I shielded you from heartaches you didn't know were lurking. You termed it rejection. I called it rerouting. You felt lonely. I saw it as sacred preparation. You thought it was waiting. I named it aligning, because what I'm preparing for you is not fleeting. It is something of everlasting worth and divine architecture. Realize this. When I unite two hearts, it's never for amusement or ease, it's for purpose. The individual I am sending to your life has a role in your destiny. You aren't encountering them by chance. You are meeting them with intention, meeting them by phoning. They won't intrude to fill your void, but to enhance your completeness. You had to walk alone first so you could learn what tranquility feels like when it originates from me. That way, when you finally experience love again, you will not dissolve in it. You will grow within it, my child. Type God is good if you love God. Sometimes the solitude you feel is not absence. It's room I created to be filled with something greater. In those quiet moments when you felt overlooked, heaven was working. While you were questioning, I was plotting. While you were weeping, I was perfecting. The person I'm sending to you has traversed their own wilderness, too. Their heart bears its own wounds. They voiced similar prayers, wondering if anyone was truly destined for them. What neither of you knew is that your wait periods were running concurrently, preparing you both for the same divine encounter point. The elegance of my plan is that when the time arrives, you'll both feel a familiar calm. There will be no hesitation, no speculation, no fear. The waiting will make sense in a single instant because every heartache, every delay will hold meaning. Every tear guided you here, I know. You've seen others find friendships easily, and at times that made you doubt your value. But remember, my child, what is hastily constructed by humans vanishes swiftly, but what is crafted by heaven endures forever. The affection I am cultivating for you is not brittle. It won't waver when put to the test. The one I'm readying for you will see beyond your outer resilience and recognize your inner beauty. They won't be daunted by your faith. They'll walk alongside it. They won't merely say, "I love you." They'll demonstrate it through perseverance, reliability, and honesty. That is why I've concealed you for a while. You thought I was withholding affection, but I was safeguarding you from imitations, those who sought access, not intimacy. I've kept your name out of the mouths of those who didn't respect your spirit. Because when I finally present you to the one destined for you, they will recognize your light without delay. Every period of waiting was a schoolroom for your soul. You learned endurance, patience, forgiveness, and the art of loving without losing yourself. That development was essential for what's ahead. So no, you were never early and you were never missing. You are precisely where you should be. The holdup was divine scheduling, fitting flawlessly with your fate. When I ultimately introduce this person to you, you will understand why it could not have occurred sooner. You'll appreciate me for every door I locked, for every connection I severed, for every unanswered plea, as you'll finally comprehend that I wasn't ignoring you. I was safeguarding your forever. So hang in there a bit longer, my dear. The commitment is closer than you imagine. You're not anticipating love. Love is anticipating you, ready to embrace it fully. My child, prior to heaven unites two hearts, the cosmos starts to murmur. You begin to observe peculiar patterns, recurring numbers, dreams that seem genuine, tranquility after prolonged turmoils. These aren't coincidences. These are signals that your synchronization is imminent. My beloved, I implore you to pay heed to what's transpiring around you presently. You have been inquiring, Lord, how will I know when it's right? How will I know when it's them? Today I am responding. You'll recognize it because your soul will sense the motion before your eyes do. I'm not sending confusion, I'm sending confirmation. When this link gets closer, everything around you will fall into place. You'll start feeling lighter, more serene, and more alert. The noise that used to clutter your mind will quiet down, and you'll notice a peace that doesn't make sense. That peace is heaven's hint that the due moment is arriving. I'll communicate with you indirectly. You'll see repeating numbers like 1111, 222, or 777, not as magic, but as signs that divine timing is progressing flawlessly. You may dream of love, reunion, walking with someone familiar. You might feel a sudden warmth in your heart when contemplating companionship, even if no one specific comes to mind. These aren't random. These are spiritual clues. The whisper of heaven paving your way. The barrier between the visible and invisible becomes thinner when destiny approaches. Sometimes you'll encounter people who resemble the one intended for you, but they aren't the ultimate connection. They are reflections sent to prepare you. Your soul. Type 1111 if you love God, Jesus. Don't get attached to every fleeting face. Instead, learn to discern. True alignment won't bring worry or doubt. It will bring an effortless peace. The person I have chosen for you won't require pursuit. Their energy will coincide with yours naturally. Their presence will feel like home, not a battleground. You won't need to prove your worth to them because they'll already know it. They'll be attracted not by looks but by spirit. My child, remember before destiny connections form, both souls go through a spiritual awakening. That's why you've been feeling different lately, quieter. More intuitive, more aware of feelings and energies. Your soul is being attuned to the frequency of divine love. You are becoming more sensitive to my voice, more selective about who you let near you, more protective of your tranquility. This isn't seclusion, it's transformation. I'm refining your energy so that when the right one arrives, your spirits will match seamlessly. You've also noticed people from your past reappearing. Old acquaintances, former partners, incomplete connections. That isn't to confuse you. That is the final test of letting go. I'm bringing those memories forth so you can shut those doors with tranquility, not torment. You can't stride into fresh beginnings while harboring leftover feelings. So when familiar faces reappear, don't view it as a cue to return. See it as a sign that you've healed enough to bid farewell without resentment. The right person isn't lurking behind you. They're ahead of you. And when your soul is properly aligned, I'll make the encounter effortless. It won't transpire through strife. It will unfold through divine ease. You might stumble upon them unexpectedly at a time when you're not trying, not seeking, just living. That's when love finds you. Not when you're pursuing it, but when you're prepared for it. There will be signs in your feelings, too. You'll feel unusually thankful without knowing why. You'll find yourself smiling spontaneously, feeling like something wonderful is near. You may even discover yourself praying not for love to come quicker, but for it to come just right. And that change in your heart is evidence that you're in sync with heaven's design. My dear, I'm orchestrating this. Connection needs such care that not even a moment slips away out of sequence. Every meeting, every delay, every choice will guide you to that predestined instant. Trust me when I say nothing can halt what I've forewritten. When the time arrives, you'll sense it before you perceive it. You may look into this person's eyes and feel an immediate recognition, a quiet comprehension that feels timeless. Your soul will murmur, "It's you," and tranquility will saturate your essence like tender light. From that instant, events will transpire effortlessly. No manipulation, no confusion, no tricks, just mutual understanding, shared development, and divine harmony. Yet until then, my dear, keep your heart receptive and your spirit resilient. Don't tire in waiting. Every signal you detect, every ripple of peace you sense is evidence that heaven's design is at work. Remember, I am not a deity of delay. I'm a deity of precise timing. And soon, that timing will disclose to you what your heart has yearned for all along. Your resonance is nearer than you think. Keep scanning for the signs because they are already unrolling around you. My child, the unfolding of destiny is closer than you believe. Time is approaching when the wait ends. The one I've selected for you won't show up in a tempest, but in calmness. When they arrive, don't second-guess the gift. Learn to accept it. Since what I am sending you isn't regular affection, it's love penned in heaven. My darling, when this divine link eventually enters your life, your initial feeling might be skepticism. After so many setbacks, your heart will wonder if it's too good to be true. But remember this, not every serene moment conceals peril. Some peaceful moments are merely my peace resting on your commitment. Type 777 if you believe in God, Jesus. You've borne loneliness, puzzlement, and sorrow long enough. Those trials weren't punishments. They were lessons. They taught you how to spot truth when it arrives. The difference this time will be evident because this love won't come draped in worry. It will come wrapped in calmness. When this person enters your life, there will be no need for guesswork. Their presence won't demand your pain as proof of devotion. They won't test your worth, they'll affirm it. You'll sense being acknowledged, appreciated, and comprehended without the need for demonstrations or elucidation. That simplicity is your initial sign that this is the one I've chosen. However, my child, I must also prepare you for this reality. Blessings still demand responsibility. What I am not texting you should be treated with patience, wisdom, and caution. Do not hasten the process. Love that is divinely appointed blossoms gradually yet attractively. Allow it to unfold naturally, for what develops too swiftly often lacks strong foundations. Safeguard this bond by keeping me as the focal point. Don't let earthly anxieties or other people's opinions govern what I've constructed. You don't need to reveal every aspect. Sacred things thrive best in quietude. What starts serenely can be shattered by clamor. Guard it like a seed. Foster it with prayer and water it with faith. The one I am sending to you will arrive with their own narrative, their own wounds, and their own lessons. Treat them kindly just as I've treated you. Don't anticipate perfection. Anticipate sincerity. They might not have everything sorted out, but their spirit will be unblemished. In mindset, learn to perceive through kindness, not criticism. When you talk, talk with affection. When you hear, hear with understanding. When disagreements occur, even for divine links are tried, don't react from fear or arrogance. React with knowledge. Recall, the adversary won't destroy what is sheltered by patience and calmness, but can weaken it via response. This bond isn't arriving to fill you up. It's arriving to supplement you. You are already complete. You don't need another spirit to make you sufficient. What I'm providing you with isn't a missing fragment. It's a divine reflection. Through them, you will see more plainly who you are, and they will see me reflected in you. Together, you will evolve spiritually, emotionally, and intentionally. You will motivate one another to rise higher, to heal deeper, to walk in light. This relationship won't pull you from me. It will bring you nearer. That is how you will know it's authentic. But my child, protect your tranquility. When jealousy, doubt, or fear attempt to enter, return to me. Don't let rivalry or insecurity take hold. The enemy often assaults what holds great power. Thanks for watching this God message. May God Jesus will grant you abundance in every aspect of your life. Type 222 if you agree. My dear child, something extraordinary is about to happen. Haven't you felt restless lately? That quiet yearning within